Do not skip this pack drop. You may live to regret it because the meta is shifting. You got Pokemon cards, you got item cards, supporter cards that are shifting the meta. Right now, S tier Pokemon are like the Boswell, Pheromosa. Then you've got Silverly changing the meta. Then you even got Dark Tina being upgraded with Nihilego. You do not want to miss out. At least open some packs. No one's saying blow your wad and go all out and spend all your money, but make sure you have some of these Pokemon because the wave is moving, is shifting, and you do not want to miss out and then look back and go, hold on, it's changed too much for me to catch up. So open some packs, do some more packs than you would have probably thought of, but do not miss out. We are testing out some of the new fighting Pokemon. Deck list will be at the end of the battle. So we've got the Passimian in here, we've got some Gibble, we've got the Rockruff as well as the Lycanroc. We start with the Gibble. No reason to start with the Rockruff. He's going to go in active spot, take a hit, can't even attack. And we've already got the evolution. So just do some damage with the Garchomp, put some pressure on the Emoga. It is weak to electric, so not the best, and it's got the electric cord, which is irritating because it's going to pass on that energy to the back line. We've got the Passimian, will show off its ability as well, but we won't put it on now just so we can catch them off guard. There's no point them knowing what we have. And what we want to be cognizant of is the fact that we don't want to lose a point. So we're going to rotate around and ensure that we're, uh, we're healthy. That will drive some of the stuff that we're doing. So I'm going to waste a turn. Next turn, I'm going to go in and I can put the other Passimian in and hit for 80. But they use the repel spray on me, so it's kind of halted on that. I've got the Garchomp, so I can rotate into that Garchomp next turn. This Lycron will take a hit. I'll then withdraw it. They can't knock it out yet. They can't do their secondary attack yet, so I can switch into the Garchomp, start doing 70 damage on the Tapu Koko, and it's an EX, so a bit more pressure on them. Yeah, but I'll do the linear attack on it. Yeah, I'm going to rotate around, keep everything healthy. I will try and showcase this Passimian because it's just a Garchomp deck with Lycanroc, and then the Passimian is just sitting around. But you can see if you have two Passimians, and then you can hit for 80 minimum, 100 on if they're weak to fighting, which is huge. So we'll rotate into it now just so we can showcase it. Yeah, I was just checking out that Emoga. And also you got to be aware of that beware because it can knock you out. All it needs is, we'll do another linear attack because none of the Pokemon in the back line can actually take us out, so might as well hit them hard. Because we'll go down to 20. Then we can rotate out. It gives us a chance to build out. And we've got the Lily anyway, but we'll showcase the Passimian, put it on the bench, and now we can hit for 80. Like, it's a pretty cool Pokemon. Way better than the EX. Imagine how crazy it is. Better than the EX, the basic one. So that's how you take it down some of these electric Pokemon in the solo battles. The deck list follows. If you do try it, let me know how it goes. We're taking on the Lycanroc, and we're obviously using a grass focused deck. Deck list will be after the battle at the end. So we'll start off with Katana and Pheromosa. We do have the Cistela. We do have Null, so we've got a decent hand. And obviously our main focus is to try and get all the missions completed in one go. Then obviously we're just laughing because it shows that we're so good. But yeah, we start with the Katana, but we may switch just so we can attack two birds with one stone, because they are trying to build a Passimian, which makes me think that they've got the second one already, and I want to attack both of them, because if I attack the Rockruff, take it out, they'll come with the Passimian and take my Katana out. So I just want to do some damage on both, slowly chip away at it, and if I get Cyrus, then I can Cyrus and get rid of it. So that's the threat. But obviously if I lose a point, I lose a point, I'd battle again. But I try to I try to do all the missions in one go. I put the Celesteela in because I know they can't take it out, and I can easily thrust out of it. That sounds, yeah. Pause. Start building the Silverly or Silvally, however you say it, just so I can have it in the back line ready. I don't need to get like the katana ready. I'm not really the Celesteela. You don't really use it to attack, but you can do in certain situations. Yeah, they did have the second Persimmon. Maybe they had it all along. Maybe they didn't, and they top decked it. But now we just go on full on attack, try and get them out. We get the buzz wall, so we can start building that up. Unfortunately, the Persimmon isn't weak to grass, so they will knock this out. But then we've got our Silvally to come in. They won't be able to knock it out because they we're just out of range, and we'll take them out before they can get to that. So I don't have to. So if you use a support card, you do 50 extra damage. I don't have to do it yet, so I'll save that for the next turn, because I can just Sabrina and then attack whichever, because depending on what they put in, I can knock out most of the Pokemon they have. So let's see what they put in. Yep, we get the win. So we attack for 100, and that is how the Silvally works. Silvally. Don't. If you know how it's pronounced, say it in the comments. So the deck list is as follows. Check it out and let me know how you do with this deck. We are taking on this Lycan Rock once again, just so we can complete the mission of not losing a point. So we've got starting with the Celesteela because it's tanky enough to take a hit, and we know we can thrust in while we build our back line. We've got the Nile, we've got Null, we can evolve that eventually. We got the other Celesteela, but we're not putting it down yet. But what you can do with double Celesteela is after you hit Big B, you can thrust out, thrust back in, and then you can use Big B again. But we may not need it. So we go into Pheromosa, start attacking that Persimmon, because once again we don't want to lose a point, so we want to start attacking that Persimmon. They use the repel on us, but we can thrust back in, so it's not the end of the world. We don't want to take a hit on our Pheromosa, but we'll go into the Silverly and to hit for 100. We're just gonna use it anyway, so we'll get the best out of it. And we want to get rid of if they have the Persimmon, because they like to do that. They like to hold on to it and then reveal it after. So in my head, they had it, and now they lost it. So I don't need to lose this Silverly. So I'm going to retreat, go into the Pheromosa, start whittling away at them. I use the Beast item, Beast Wall, just in case if they did have the other Persimmon, I survive the attack. So it's all about making sure I don't lose any Pokemon. So I just rotate around within them. I just retreat. There's no point in thrusting. I'm just gonna retreat. Yep, they give up the Persimmon, which is fine, because I can, even if they had double Persimmon, I'd be able to take it out, and they can't take me out. Hopefully they don't have the evolution, then you can't heal, but makes no difference. This is pretty much a win. And I can't hit Big Beat this time, but let's see what they do. So I can use my normal move, but I just want to showcase the Silverly. So I will retreat, go into the Silverly just to showcase, how well all these Pokemon work. Because I could have just used its punch and then, won, but it's fine. If you miss it the first time round, the deck list will follow. Make sure you check it out. And let me know how you do as well. We now take on the Gazlord. Once again, deck list at the end. We start off with our Pheromosa, leave the Katana. We put the We put the Buzzwole on the bench as well. Okay, let's start with the Meowth, new Meowth. Because the Lucami won't really, well, might need it. But our plan is obviously not to lose our Pokemon, but we have it just in case. We got the type null as well, so we can go into that. But I do really like the Pheromosa. Okay, they've got the Guzzlord. Okay, they'll retreat into that, swap into that, but we do weakness damage to it, so not sure why they did that. We'll let them put an energy on it and then we can Sabrina them. We don't want them to start chipping away at us. They'll probably put it on the Guzzlord just so they can get their attack off, but they won't be able to. We'll try and slow them down. It allows us to build our Buzzwole. So we'll see what they do after this turn. Are they gonna like burn energy, put the Guzzlord in? Do they have XP to leave? Okay, they build up. They're letting this Persian go down, a lowland Persian. At the same time, we're building up our Buzzwole. Put the Celesteela in, put our Beast Wall in, just to reduce the attack damage. And we chip away, get the Guzzlord within range. Just so if they heal up wherever, our Buzzwole can take it out. Okay. They haven't got a point yet, so well, we're hoping you don't get a point. So, and they don't take off any energy off us, so we can thrust out, go into the Buzzwole, take it out, and that's 2 points because it won't be able to attack next turn. But obviously we can use, well, we can't use Big B, but you can punch. Let's see what they do. They don't have the energy, but they do after the Lucamine. They can poison us, and obviously I can snipe their bench because my Pheromosa. So we use Ultra Thruster, put the Pheromosa in, attack them, hit 20 on the active, 20 on the bench. And that's game. So that's how good this Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Celesteela deck is. You know, do make sure you try out the very minimum. It is, I think, changing the meta. So here's the deck list. Try it. You have to try it. Good luck.